With us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And on the hill here today, Shohei Ohtani. What do you got on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Corbin Carroll leading things off and takes a strike. That clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
1-2 now. Got him. 1 down.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Ketel Marte, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. One out, bases empty. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
One down, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Swung on, popped up left side. Muncy brings it in, and that'll do it. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starting pitcher, Corbin Burnes.
Well, his main pitch is that cutter, and he will use it to jam guys, especially opposite-handed matchups. And then, same-handed matchups, just trying to miss the barrel of the bat. He's just got to make sure that he doesn't start it over the heart of the plate, because then it can go right into the sweet spot of the bat. When it's right, it's got late horizontal movement. So he still has to mix in his other offerings. He can't just rely on that cutter. Otherwise, hitters will start diving at it.
Mookie Betts, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Burnes, like a lot of guys in the majors, played several sports growing up. He was a really good football player in high school, actually, which makes sense when you look at his build. But ultimately, he chose to pursue a career in baseball.
And there's the strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That missed by a lot. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses. Gassed it right by him. Tommy Edman at the plate. Burns, a former Cy Young Award winner. He throws a cutter, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Just missed. And downstairs. And a strike. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Base hit, left center field. Edman around second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
There's the strike. Runner takes off. Up the middle. Takes it himself for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. End of one. And we're still scoreless. Back here in L.A., now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his third of the game.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake McCarthy. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
No ball, one strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to two strikes.
Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Next offering misses down and away.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Randall Grichuk now. Ball one, no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Now move to first. And he's back safely. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
There's a swing and a drive. And gone! And they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 away with nobody on. Next to hit for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Two outs.
Oop.
And that misses. 2-1.
2-1.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. D-backs at a pair on the homer, and it's 2-zip. Back here at Chavez Ravine, Will Smith to the plate.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a quick out, number one. Here's Muncy to hit. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that one misses up and in. And that is ball one. Burns, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every fifth day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the seventh inning or later.
Next to hit, Andy Pajes. And that one fouled off. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. Fought off foul. Muncy, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. Got him. And 2 away now.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Michael Conforto will climb in. To the right side, and it gets by him. First and second, 2 outs. Hesung Kim, the next to hit. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Two on, 2 outs. Now he breaks his bat. Bare hand, has to hurry, but no chance. That's an infield single. So the batting order turns over. Here's Mookie Betts now. His first at bat was a strikeout. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
0-2.
Turns and fires to Betts. Got him swinging. And the Dodgers leave him loaded. They trail it here 2-0. On to the third inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Perdomo, a former All-Star, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Ohtani back to work. Right side, Freeman. Takes it himself and one away in the top of the third. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. This is Corbin Carroll. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game. And a strike in there.
0-1.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Pajes. And there are 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Ketel Marte. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one misses. 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. Sliced hard but foul.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Nothing doing for Arizona. They're up 2-0. As we go to the last of the third, here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That's off the mark. Ball one.
One ball. Two strikes.
That's inside.
Two balls. Two strikes.
That one down the line,
No,
and
that's
that's
foul,
just foul. In the air, right field. Carroll puts it away for the out. One away. Here comes the 2024 World Series MVP to the plate. Freddie Freeman was good all postseason, but man, the World Series was something else.
Yeah, probably the easiest MVP choice of any World Series, which is especially impressive with the amount of superstars on the Dodgers. Freeman tied a World Series record with 12 RBIs, and we'll never forget that walk-off grand slam in Game 1.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. That one pushed foul. That one misses. 3 and 2 down.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. Fastball catches the corner at the knees. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And makes the grab. That is the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's Josh Naylor.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
And there's a strike.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Gurriel now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. One down, base is empty. Inside. And the count even 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. That's down and in. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, and there's two gone following the strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Two down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. Just missed.
Nope. Ball 2. 2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That misses the zone. Counts full, 3-2. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Will Smith. First pitch just misses.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Max Muncy at the dish. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one cutting but missing down low. The D-backs leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And here is Andy Pajes. Went down on strikes his first time through. Foul ball. And now the 0-1. And there's a ball. And that's in there at the knees. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the fourth. Dodgers down in order. They trail things here 2-0. And we're back. Ready now for the fifth inning. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball one. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. The pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. It looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. You got to put a ball in play.
Grichuk, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And another ball. That one misses, and it's 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So a man aboard. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's 0 for 1. That's way outside, and it's 1-0.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The flip to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in L.A., the batter will be Michael Conforto. Swing and a foul straight back.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Kim stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that one cutting but missing down low. Way inside, gets out of the way. The Diamondbacks up by 2. Last half of inning number 5. That one lifted to left. Gurriel trying to get there. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Mookie now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That's a
The
ball.
shortstop takes the ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Two down, nobody on. Way out front for strike 2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Next pitch is outside.
Okay.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Inside ball 4.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Tap foul at the plate. Betts off of first with 2 away. And the slider just misses. Late swing, foul to the left. The 1-2 gets a piece and stays alive. Two outs. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine, here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. Ohtani back to work. Just off the inside edge. And that one in the air center field. Hauls it in for the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 2 in this one. Carroll measures 5 feet 10 inches, 24 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side. Can't field it cleanly. No throw, and the speedy runner is on at first.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Runner on the go. Throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. 1 out and a runner at second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ohtani will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Alex Vesia gets the call from the pen.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now it's Josh Naylor. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fouled off. He was late. The next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Man at first, 1 away. That one missed. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. 2 on, 1 out. Here's Gurriel. First pitch, and he just misses. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Michael Grove up and throwing. Kopech warming up as well. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
That one not close. And a count 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Freeman snags it. 2 down. Jake McCarthy getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Fouled off left side. Marte over at second. Naylor on at first with 2 down.
1-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Edman makes the grab, and that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. Well, we go bottom 6. There's Freddie Freeman now.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. Missed with a changeup, and now it's even 1-1. Started to swing, held up. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Got him. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss, strike one. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Swings through that one.
0-2.
Oh, 2 now, and they'll do it again. The Dodgers trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Outside, and the count is 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. And the next pitch is way outside. And that one missing low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And a base hit up the middle. So he battled through a long at bat and earned himself a hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
The batter now will be Will Smith. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Ow!
Now, I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. Catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together, and they got the out at second. Really impressive job, I'd say.
2 down, nobody on. In the air to left center. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Michael Grove. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Inside, just missed. And there's the strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
And down on strikes. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Just missed.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Moreno stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Outside low, and it's 2-0.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That's inside, and now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Three balls. 2 strikes.
That's a laser base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Ball 1 there.
1 ball. No strikes.
Moreno leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air, out towards left center. Hernandez makes the play, and that is that. 1 left for Arizona, but they lead at 3-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's Max Muncy. The Dodgers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Throws to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And next for LA, Andy Pages. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. The D-backs leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Now 1-1.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
Hit in the air, right field. Carroll pulls that one down, 2 down. And here is Michael Conforto.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And a curve drops in for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that extends the inning. So digging in, Hye-Sung Kim. He is singled and he is flied to left. Inside, almost got him. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Justin Martinez up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Ginkel getting cranked up as well. Two outs to third, and that's a fair ball. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now let's see if they can string something together and make it a little more interesting.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. That's it for Corbin Burnes, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Kevin Ginkel. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. That misses. Ball 1. The tying run at the plate. Not even close there. And that's ball 2.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Hit in the air, center field. McCarthy under this one. Squeezes it, and the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. Still down 3-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Anthony Banda. Back to the top of the order now. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. 1 for 3. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Grounder off the pitcher. And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just hope he's all right. Michael Kopech is forced to the mound after the injury. Man at first, Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Check swing went around. That's strike one.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Ball one. One ball, one strike.
Not close with that one. 2-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Josh Naylor stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Blake Trinan appears to be getting loose. Carroll leads off first with one away. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
Runner on the go.
One
Throw.
ball, two strikes.
Save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Kopech deals. Misses off the inside, and it's 2-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 down.
I think he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Dodgers nothing. And we're back. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Tommy Edman.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Bunting for a hit, and that goes foul. Stays alive. That one off the mark, and the count is even 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Goes down looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Freeman stands in now, looks at that one inside. And a foul ball. They say you win.
1 and 2.
That one outside. 2 and 2.
2 balls.
The Dodgers trailing by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
This to third. Tosses to first. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Jake McCarthy.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Foul ball there. Kopech, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. A little bit high, and the count is 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Lake Trinan up and loosening in the pen. Now a slow roller to second. Sends it to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Next to hit, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike 1. And that one upstairs, ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, out on the drop third strike, 2 gone.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Randall Grichuk. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man at first, and here is Gabriel Moreno. Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Grichuk, the runner at first with 2 gone. Popped up first base side. Kim under it. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Dodgers nothing. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Justin Martinez.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Just missed. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1-1.
That one in triple digits.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
No throw, and he reaches safely.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while, a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Swing and a miss. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. He's 2 outs away. Andy Pajes now at the plate.
One ball. No
In the
strike.
dirt. Ground ball right side, could be 2. He flips it to second in time. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. So they're down to their final out. Michael Conforto will hit next. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
The Diamondbacks trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Squirts away a little bit. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls. 1 strike.
That's a little bit low.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
The D-backs leading by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. They're down to their final strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
This could end it. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Diamondbacks use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great pitching. Timely hitting really made the difference.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.